We are live on the Hermcast Hub. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It has been... How long has it been, Donald? How many years at this point has it been? Are you checking? I don't even know what episode we're on, ladies and gentlemen, but we're here on the Hermcast Hub. Ladies and gentlemen, Hermcast Hub Part 2. Is it even the Part 1 or Part 2? What do we call this channel, dude? Is it the Hermcast Hub? Is it the Hermcast Hub 2.0? Do you even know that we have 2 channels for the Hermcast Hub? I said the word... Dude, we're gonna get banned! We don't even make money anyway, so who cares? Ladies and gentlemen, we're here on the Hermcast episode
13.
Episode 13 of the Hermcast, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody watches this yet at all, dude. Who knows? But
dude, the last one we did was September 26th, 2021.
That was before I got with my girlfriend. I'm in love. I'm in love, dude. Donald's in love. We're all in love, dude. We're chilling. We're living it up, dude. Going crazy. Fish Tank Season 2 just ended. Today, the TJ Maxxer shirt just came in for me, dude. It's going crazy. I'm not wearing it right now. I don't feel like it. But we're hanging out.
Oh. And I'm over here waiting for my freaking
Louis Duffel bags.
Louis Duff shirt.
Saw the moonlight on your teeth. It's a shirt. It says that from the song. If you haven't heard the band Danger Incorporated, highly recommend checking them out. They make really good music. You got to listen to the song Diamonds. Check out the music video. And Forever.
Below me.
And Forever.
Below me. Dude, why when I'm like this, why does it look like I have no eyebrows?
It does look like you have no eyebrow. It looks like that Call of Duty skin, you know? There's like the Dune collab.
Yeah, he just...
Oh, by the way, Michaela, your girlfriend. Excuse me.
Yeah, man's dying on the pod.
She just messaged me on Snapchat saying ew because I sent her a picture of Airsoft Fatty with his armpit just like sticking up in the air. So
dude, that's so gross.
Yeah, it was a very disgusting picture. But anyway,
the amount of skin tags.
Yeah, no, he has an unbelievable amount. He's a very good guy. I was speaking about Airsoft Fatty and Fish Tank. I said I got the t-shirt. I know you haven't watched a whole lot of it, but you know, they're on season 2. They were on season 2. It just ended recently. And a lot of people have been giving Airsoft Fatty a lot of hate. I feel like a lot of these people that watch Fish Tank didn't really see maybe they didn't see that. Well, I mean, a lot of them are Sam Hyde fans, of course, whatever. I like Sam. But obviously, if you're going to be a Sam Hyde fan, you necessarily might dislike iDubbbz, right? So a lot of those people might not have seen Full Force, right? And Full Force, myself included, I was one of those people where it was even before I even knew about Sam Hyde.
A lot of people were introduced to Sam Hyde because of
iDubbbz, of course. Yes, of course. But not everyone, of course. So there was a lot of those other people that weren't. But a lot of people were, such as myself. But you know what I mean? Like, for example, myself, when Full Force came out, it was when I was kind of weaning away from the iDubbbz content just because I was just like, I don't feel like watching anymore. But you got me kind of into watching it, the Full Force documentary, and I fell in love with Airsoft Fatty. I love that motherfucker. Yeah. But a lot of people, a lot of viewers in the Fish Tank viewers fucking hate Fatty, dude. A lot of them really fucking hate Airsoft Fatty. It's very sad to see, but I love the motherfucker. I really do.
Can see it, and I can see why people like him and see why people don't like him. Like if you watch season 1 of Fish Tank.
Yeah, you just recently watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, he goes in there and is like kind of like the happy, goofy, fat guy.
Yeah.
And then he would like do things to people to make them mad.
Yeah.
And then when that person retaliates, he gets furious.
Yes.
Like touching his bag, for example.
Yep.
Like if anyone touches that duffel bag, he's going full force.
Yeah, he's going full force. Yeah, he is. Yes.
And from what I saw on season 2, he kind of did the same stuff.
Yeah.
Like people just couldn't mess with him because he just
Should I do this? Is that a little better? A thing I noticed.
Dude, my room is so bright.
Should I do this for the lighting? Oh God, no. Oh wait, hold on, no. I feel like that's too bright for me. All right.
I have like a white screen up on the other monitor.
I used to do that, but I feel like this is fine for me right now since I don't know if you could see, I mean, obviously we got that receding hairline going on now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was receding in the most recent video, but now we're fucked, dude. The hairline's gone.
No,
But
it definitely
was it bad?
was.
I don't know if it was as bad though. Was it as bad?
I think your hair was slightly longer on the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's growing out, and yeah, so you can't really tell.
Mine, looking at it, mine is kind of
yours is the same though. Yours is the same. Yours is the same.
Like,
your hairline receded before mine.
dude,
But,
okay, you know what's messed up? I was just like before this, I went out into the living room and I was looking at like I was standing there and I have pictures of my grandfather.
yeah.
So my dad's dad.
Yeah.
And he died at like 72, maybe 73, around there. And he had a full head of hair.
Mm.
Like his hairline, it was kind of like going back.
Yeah.
But like it was like
It wasn't widow's peak.
And and it was chilling.
Okay.
And then just the kids he produced.
They got
Like
fucked.
all the boys just got this.
Their genes they got the bad. Yeah, they got cursed.
So like my dad has this hairline, I have it.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't go as bald on the top as my dad.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of just, dude, he's got strands just up there.
Yeah.
And it's like, just shave the top.
Yeah, at that point you should just rock the Johnny Sins going. You know what I mean? Johnny pulls it off pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I got screwed because thinking about it, my dad's side and my mom's side both have the widow's peak of doom, and I'm screwed. But for the longest time, I had the nicest hairline, dude. And you know what? I remember
You had
you know
the
what?
square.
It was a square. And you know
head.
what's funny? You used to make fun of me. You used to make fun of me. You used to be like, "Yeah, you're square head." And I remember too, my girlfriend's best friend to this day. I remember back in 3rd grade, that girl was in my class. And in the hallway, it was the morning time. We were waiting for the teacher to come and unlock the door for us all to get in 3rd grade. And so the whole class was kind of lined up outside of the door because I guess the teacher was late or something. And that my girlfriend's best friend and then that girl's friend, so 2 of them, which they've been best friends with my girlfriend forever. But so both of them, both made fun of my hairline for being a square, dude. And I was so upset about it. Like once the teacher...
Now look at you.
Dude, I know. And I was so upset. I was like, man, freak this. I wish I didn't have a square hairline. And it was like once I got a haircut, then they made fun of me. And so I went inside. We went inside of the classroom when the teacher showed up. And you know how you have those cubbies where you put your jacket in and your backpack. So I went in there and my friend was near me. His name was Raphael, dude.
Yeah,
and that was his name, dude. Yeah,
turtle.
Shouts, yeah, yo, dude. I have so many stories about that guy. I'll tell it actually in a second because I messed up really bad and it's gaming related. And I don't know if I ever told you this, but so when we went inside of the classroom, I put my my stuff in there. We were putting our backpacks in there, our coats, whatever it was, and I was just looking at him. I was like, man, dude, she made fun of my hairline. I was so upset, dude, and I wish I could go back to that hairline now, dude. But speaking of that dude, Raphael, dude, you can't see it anymore, but I don't know if you can see it. There's this scar right here on my hand. And our school, so we were that was 3rd grade, right? So in 3rd grade, we were in elementary school, but the one school up is obviously middle school.
Yeah.
So our middle school was one of the only schools nearby to have a planetarium. You know what I mean? You go inside of this room and you look up and it projects the moon or the constellations and stuff.
Your school is definitely cooler than
it was sick, dude. It was so sick. Apparently, recently they kind of got rid of that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard it's kind of gone now. But I remember we would take field trips to the middle school or even in high school. I took a trip in senior year. I took a trip back to the middle school and we went and saw the planetarium. It was sick. So I guess after I graduated, they got rid of it. But I remember in 3rd grade, we went to the middle school to see the planetarium and learn about astronomy and all that stuff. And this kid Raphael, he was a good friend of mine. He was like, "You want to play this game? It's called Scratches." And I was like, "What is Scratches?" And he was like, "Yeah, you just like scratch each other on like, you scratch each other on the top of your hands until someone backs out of it." And I was like, "Sure, okay." And he had long ass nails, and I didn't realize it at the time. And
Dude, I have a story about long, long
he
fingernails.
scratched me so hard, and I could see it right now. You can't see it on camera, but right here, there's a little dot of a scar and a long line of a scar. And he had my hands gushing blood with one scratch. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, dude, it was I didn't go to the hospital for it or anything, but dude,
like,
it was so painful.
Like that,
blood was everywhere.
Like, where you like hold the person's hand, like,
yeah,
just like that. And you would slap the person's hand.
Yeah.
So it'd be whoever gave up.
yeah.
Like, I'd never give up, dude. I'm just going. And you're going and
until
going.
It was beat red. Yeah.
But yeah, my freaking fingernail story, I think it was like 4th grade. Might have been 5th grade. I think it was 5th. We had this guy, his name was John.
Yeah.
John B. We call him John B. And he was this big dude. Like, he was maybe like he was a grade above me. Yeah. So like we kind of had like mixed classes. So you had like 5th graders and 6th graders in the same class. And I was a 5th grader. He was a 6th grader. And he was just this dirty dude. Like, he was the type where he's like 12 and he's like out there like smoking cigarettes and drinking and stuff like that. And he was just a dirty guy, had these long talons, dude, on his fingers. Just gross human. But like, he was an all right guy, I guess. Like, I kind of just gravitated towards him a little bit because he was just, we just mess around. And I was that type of person to just mess around at school. Yeah.
And messing around with all the boys, huh?
Yeah. You know what I mean. And we still had like recess at that time.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really recess. It was just kind of like it wasn't called recess. It was just we went out and just
hung out, whatever.
Would hang out for like 45 minutes and just do stuff. And me and him, like he was so much bigger than me at the time, and I was still a chunky little kid. And he wanted to like race me. So like, we start racing, dude, and we're literally neck and neck, and he's like trying to like push me to like so he could win.
Yeah.
And this one time, dude, he swung his hand and he caught like his thumbnail like right in my wrist, just like right here. And just it stuck in there. And then after the race, I look and I just had that mark from his nail just in there, and it was like bleeding.
Ooh.
If it was like half an inch over, he would have got like the vein that sticks out.
Yeah. Is it scarred or no? Do you have a scar?
It's like on like the like crease of like your wrist.
So it's not.
So you can see it, but you kind of have to like really focus on it.
Yeah.
But dude, I was like, the fact that he got me with his fingernail, and I've always had short nails.
Yeah.
Like, I still to this day, like years of working at Domino's.
Yeah.
Like, the second you can feel something under your nails, I gotta cut it.
You gotta get rid of it, yeah.
And like, I'm still like that. Like, I haven't been there in a month, and I still cut my nails at least like once a week.
That's
or,
policy.
Like,
you have to like cut your nails mad short when you're there, kind of thing, or it's just
you don't have to. Like, you can have longer nails. If you're a girl, you can't have like nail polish on them.
Yeah.
You can't have fake nails. Especially if you're making food, because if it falls off.
Yeah, you get a nail.
But like, you can have like decent sized nails, I guess, if they're natural. If they're natural,
yeah.
But it would, I wouldn't even.
You wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Consider, because the amount of food, because you're doing it without gloves.
Yeah. So
you're just digging in there, and like the amount of like mushrooms and like sausage and chicken and everything else that just
all
gets
under your
there.
Nails. Imagine that.
Bro.
Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want
that.
No, you don't want that. All the cheese. You get stinky cheese.
Yeah, that's
built
the
up
one
under
thing
your...
I do not miss. And when you would leave, you could wash your hands 100 times. You leave there, dude, your hands smell
Still
like all those
stink like
toppings.
it. Yeah. Because they're working with it all day.
Yeah, like I'd come home and Michaela would be like, "Can get your hands away from my face. Like I can smell you."
Yeah.
It's like I can't help it. Like it's
Part of the
it is.
job, dude.
Yeah, that was.
So, speaking of Domino's, I'm curious if you knew this. So recently, me and my girlfriend Tierney, we got Domino's the other week, and I don't know. I'm guessing this is a new deal. I mean, I'm sure you know, whatever. Like, I don't know if you knew about this or whatever, but this is a crazy fucking deal, dude. So
Deal.
we ordered Domino's.
Whoa.
We ordered Domino's, and you can get like 2 medium or large. I don't know. You get.
Did
2.
you get your?
We didn't get the
cheesy burger with
tots.
pepperoni?
No, because she didn't want it, dude. She didn't want it, dude.
just
So I was
get
like,
it
oh
anyway.
my God. I know I should have. Next time I'm getting it, though. But this is what happened, right?
When I order what I want, and
yeah,
then I'm like, okay, get what you want.
Yeah. So for like $20, though, dude, you can get 2 pizzas and 3 sides or 2 sides or whatever for only $20. That's crazy. I feel like that's insane. I think that's a new deal.
I think it's a deal for that location.
Maybe. I don't know.
Because each location
They
has
have different
there's
deals?
the national deals that are like throughout the United States, and then they have like the set location deals.
Okay, so maybe that's a
So like where
location
I worked, we had I think it was like 2 large, 2 topping for like $20.
Yeah.
But if you went like 2 towns over, you couldn't get that deal.
Okay.
At that place.
Yeah.
So it's a good deal.
Good. It's good. It's fun. It's such a good deal, dude. So, yeah, we killed that. But so going back to my friend Raphael that scratched my hand, dude. So let me tell you this, dude, because I don't know if I ever told you this, dude. I could have been a Nintendo boy growing up, dude. I could have been a Nintendo boy. So
I was.
Well, all right. So technically, I was right. So
when I was like a little kid until I got my PS1.
I mean, I could have stuck with the Wii,
is
what I'm saying. Like I could have gone up. So let me tell you this, right? This changed the trajectory of my life, dude. I feel like, who knows? So growing up, when I was a little baby, obviously, so. For those who don't know, whatever, my mom and dad split up when I was like 3 or 4, right? But when they were together and things were great, everything was happy. When I was a little baby, I remember like seeing them play like before the Nintendo 64. It was like I remember I think it was the Atari, maybe not the Atari. Whatever had the
NES.
The Nintendo, the original Nintendo, though.
Yeah,
like,
the NES.
Whatever had the first Mortal Kombat game on it. I remember seeing them play that. But I think they also had the Atari system. But I remember I was a baby.
I don't like on the Atari. I think it was more games like
it was like Pong and stuff. Yeah.
And
so,
like,
but I remember that
like those easy like you could make those games and now on like a website
in a second.
Easily.
Of course, yeah. So, but I remember seeing the Atari. I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like they had the Atari. But I remember like when I was a baby, also they would like play like Mortal Kombat in front of me, and that's kind of what like got me interested in games when I was a little baby. Like, oh, this is cool, you know, whatever. But then, so when they split up, whatever. I remember like my first console that I had to myself was the SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. I would play Donkey Kong Country on that, Diddy Kong. There was the Diddy Kong side game too, where him and his girlfriend would go on this like pirate adventure. It was sick, dude. So I had that, right? And so after that, I remember I eventually got like an Xbox 360. It was this, I still have it. It's over there, but it has the Red Ring of Death. It's the Halo. It was like the Halo 3 edition. It's all green. It's sick, dude. It's so cool, but it got the red ring. But I remember, I don't know if it was before I got the Xbox or after, I got a Nintendo. Well, I also had like a Game Boy and stuff, whatever. But I remember I had this Nintendo DS, and I would play Nintendogs on it, and all these different games. Dude. I would, dude. I played Nintendogs. I
played freaking Webkins.
Dude, of course. I was a kid. I didn't care. I didn't care about being judged if it was like some girly thing, whatever, dude. I'll tell you this, right? When I was little, I had a bunch of action figures, military guys with the guns, a bunch of Star Wars action figures and stuff. But also, do you remember Hamtaro? Dude. It was like these little hamsters, dude. These little toy hamsters. And I shit you not. I'll say it right now, dude. Call me whatever you want. I don't care, dude. I had this like playhouse, dude. And it was themed after these hamsters because I was really obsessed with it for some reason. And you could put these hamsters in these playhouses, right? So this ties in though, right? So at the time growing up, when my mom and dad split, I lived with a friend of mine. And so we lived like downstairs from him, whatever. And he was also friends. Me and him were basically both best friends with this dude, Raphael, right? And that dude, Raphael, he didn't really come from money. His parents were poor. Like, it was really bad. Like, it was worse off than me, dude. And I felt like I was living in the worst.
Where Raphael is now.
I don't know. I hope he's doing good, dude. I really hope so. But he was a really nice guy and shit. But he had like a little sister and stuff, and they weren't, you know, they definitely didn't live in. They didn't have a lot, from what I knew. Maybe they were fucking lying. Who knows? But I know they didn't. It seemed like they didn't have a lot, right? And so I felt like, dude, this is gonna be my moment to shine in life, dude. I was like, dude, this is gonna be one of those moments, dude. This is my good karma moment. It'll come back, and I'll get something good that'll happen to me, dude. And so, like, I was like, yo, come downstairs, man. I told him and his sister to come downstairs, dude. And I gave him, dude, oh my God. And my mom was there and she let this fucking happen, dude. I gave him my Nintendo DS and all my fucking games, the protective case, everything, dude. And
Why'd you give it to him?
I don't know, because I was like, dude, he's fucking poor.
Was it because you felt bad?
I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, he's poor. He's whatever. And I was like, he needs some happiness in his life. Like, he doesn't have any of this stuff. Let me be a nice guy, and maybe the favor will be returned to me in my life in the future, right? I was thinking like that. I fucking dude. And so listen, right? And so I gave him all of that shit, right? And then to his sister, I gave him that Hamtaro, the hamster house with all the hamsters, all this shit, dude. Which that is a fucking toy. Who cares, dude? But dude, I gave that dude my Nintendo DS with all my games, dude.
Was it the original DS?
It was like this, I don't even remember. It probably was. It like flipped open and it had like it was all white. I had this nice metal case for it. When you open up the metal case, in the top, there was like spots to put your games.
I had that for the
my God. For the
PSP.
I had that for the PSP as well.
Yeah,
dude.
But it was the plastic one.
Yeah, I had the plastic one as well. Yeah.
Plastic screen protector. You put two games in the top.
Yep.
Dude, I still got that.
I don't know where mine is. I don't know if I even have it anymore. But I have my dude. Right here. Right here. I always wanted the PS Vita. My friend had the PS Vita, and he brought it on the school bus.
Is that the 200?
Lords of Dogtown. This
or two?
Oh shit!
Is it 2,000 or 3,000?
Megabytes? I don't even know.
No, for like the PS. Look at the bottom, where the barcode is.
There's no barcode down here.
Bro, you have the fat one.
Yeah, I have like, look. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, because there's normally a barcode on the bottom of it.
Yeah. I remember my cousin, I gave
I wanted that one so
I remember
bad.
I remember back in the day you wanted the PlayStation I had, the PS3, the fat, because I have the fat PlayStation 3. You know?
I have one now.
Yeah.
I literally bought it just to have it.
Just to have it, yeah. Well,
but that PSP, I was on the bus with this kid.
Yeah.
And I forgot what his name was. I think it was like Jimmy or something like that. And he was older than me. I think he was in like middle school while I was in like elementary school. And he had a PSP, and I became friends with him. I'm like, yo, he kind of liked wrestling. Like, he was kind of nerdy. My stepsister liked him.
Yeah.
And this PSP on the bus, I'm like, yo, can I play it? And he just let me play it. And then he's just like, oh, you can bring it home tonight if you want. And I'm like, okay. Like, and I was playing it and stuff, and then I ended up going over to his house, and he let me bring it home again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is amazing. I ended up getting one after, but it was like the slim model.
Yeah.
And
so this is the
I
thick
wanted
one,
the
then?
I wanted the blue one. It came with like Madden like 07 or something like that. But my dad ended up getting me the white one with Darth Vader on the back.
Oh, that's sick. That's cool.
That came with Battlefront 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
that's cool.
Dude.
I don't know where any of my games are anymore. Like, that sucks. But this right here, you see this?
Like, I have some, I think, still here,
So-
but that's only because it's part of my
Oh, shit.
collection.
I don't know where I dropped this already like 3 times in this podcast. This is a movie, Lords of Dogtown, right? So this movie came with this PSP, and the game MX versus ATV, one of those came with it as well.
I think they just came out with another one of those games.
So when I got this, right, I would sit in my room and like I would be really bored. It'd be the middle of the night. Constantly, over and over, I would watch this movie. It is my favorite movie of all time, Lords of Dogtown. I like anyone that ever sees this, watch Lords of Dogtown, dude. It is such a good movie, man. It's based on a true story.
Never seen it.
Dude, Tony Hawk is featured in it for like a second. I'm blanking on the name. Joker from the Batman. Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger stars in the movie. He's one of the main characters. But it's basically about like the rise of the beginning of skateboarding in the 1970s California era.
Yeah.
And it follows 3 guys, 3 best friends, and their lives, how they kind of fall apart. And it is the best. It's so good, dude. But oh shit. One of the best movies ever. I genuinely love it, and it's thanks to that PSP that I ever even saw it. But yeah, dude, I always wanted a Vita, and I never got it. And I remember it like it was the Black Ops 2 era. There was this kid that I used to play. He was like a grade above me on the school bus. And when we would come home from school and we'd play like the Black Ops 2 transit mode all the time together. Me and like one of his friends from school that I kind of knew as well. And I remember like Christmas came around and he was like, dude, look at this PSP I got. And I was so jealous. Or this PS Vita. And I was so jealous, dude. I wanted it because it had the touchpad on the back.
I have one. It's modded.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it modded, so it's got like 1,000 games on it.
That's crazy. Holy shit.
But the one that I really wanted it was like maybe 2010. It was like a few years after like the PSP's been out. And they came out with it was like the PS Go.
I've heard of that. I don't really know.
It was like a digital only
PSP.
It was like, you literally remember the phones where you just push it up?
Yeah.
It was like that and had like the, a D-pad on it.
Yeah.
Had the buttons.
Yeah.
But it was like tiny, dude. It was maybe the size of like my phone.
Yeah.
Just maybe smaller. But I saw that, like the commercials, and I'm like, this is sick. Yeah. Like, I have the PSP, but I want this. Because, like, it's digital. But now, when I think back on it, I'm like, I don't like digital stuff.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Especially, you were telling me, like, you've recently got me more into wrestling. I'm not still, like, fully there, like, whatever, but I still like it. Wrestling's fucking sick to me, dude. But, yeah, like you were telling me about the whole new WWE game and how the Ultimate Edition isn't even a collector's edition. It's just a digital copy. Like, what is that? Like, remember back, dude, Black Ops 3. I wish I would have got it, the special edition of that. They had a mini fridge, dude. Like,
I know.
And now,
that's
like,
the one when that came out, I think it was my senior year of high school, and I think I had a job, or it was coming at. What year did it come out?
2016. I think it was 2016. Maybe the end of 2015, but I think it was 2016.
2015.
Okay, so the end of 2015 then. Yeah.
Yeah, so when that came out, I had a job. Or I got a job like
around that time.
I got a job the beginning of that next year.
Yeah.
So like 2 months later, I had a job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want this collector's edition so bad.
Yeah.
And you're able to just still buy it.
Yeah.
Because like you could go to like GameStop and get it. You could go to this place.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can still get it. Now you can't. Like everyone's bought them all.
Yeah.
But I wanted it so bad, and I was just thinking like, it's $200.
Yeah.
Like, should I? But then, like, since, like, after that point, I was kind of like, you know, I've passed up opportunities on getting collector's editions
Yeah.
when I was younger, when I probably could have gotten them.
Yeah. So now you're just like
I
going for it.
need, like,
Yeah.
now I need to do it.
Yeah. Just
So,
why
like,
not?
for like the last couple collector's editions for the WWE games, I've gotten them.
Yeah.
So like 2K17, I think 2K19, and then 2K20.
That was the
And
final one though, right? They stopped.
yeah,
Because
and that one is like, it's small. It's
Yeah.
like the size of like a book,
you know what sucks too?
and there's not a lot in it. Like it has
Yeah.
like an autograph from like Edge,
Yeah.
which is cool, but it's like
It
not
doesn't.
that cool
I
looking.
mean, from like a realistic standpoint, obviously I don't know the business side of things or whatever, so whatever. But like looking at it from like a fan's perspective of gaming and anything, as a human being
Yeah.
living in like the era in the world of like the first world where like we're not living in tribes or whatever. Like we live in the era of media and stuff being sold to us. As someone who
Yeah.
is like consuming all these products, it doesn't seem like it would be that impossible for a huge company like WWE to throw together a special edition of a game when they have diehard fans who sell out every single show they do. And if they put out a collector's edition, it's in the name.
People buy them.
It's a collector's edition, dude. Like
Yeah.
people will buy it. You've told me many times in the past, like, yo, they're doing auctions for this and that on these websites, and people are selling them out for so many
Yeah.
dollars and this and that. Dude, a collector's edition. Didn't they do a collector's edition back in the day of the Undertaker signature, like, or
Yeah,
something,
I think it was
or pieces of the ring or something?
I think
right?
it was 2K14. It came in like a like looked like a coffin.
Yeah,
It had like stuff relating to him because it was like his 30 years of
Yeah.
at WrestleMania or whatever. But it was sick, and that's one of the ones, man. I wish that I had the opportunity to get it, but what, I was like 15, maybe 14. No, I was 16 in 2014. What the hell? How old am I?
yeah.
But like I didn't have a job. I didn't get a job
Yeah.
till I was like 17, and then I only had that for 6 months, and then
Yeah.
I took like a year and a half off from working.
Yeah. So you didn't even have anything saved up to get it. Like there was no
Yeah.
way. There was
Like
no
I
possible way.
made maybe like I saved my first $1,000 from that job,
Mm.
and I maybe made like $2,000
Yeah.
in total working there in 6 months because I worked 3 days a week.
Yeah, you didn't work much there.
That's actually around the time that we started talking again.
When we had the beef, dude, we had YouTube beef.
That's when we started talking, because I remember I got out of school and I was on my way to the job.
While you were working there, we started talking again?
Yeah.
Really?
So like,
Because I remember
literally,
I was
like,
talking to you when you had it. I feel like I remember you telling me about it.
yeah,
and
we
stuff.
started talking on like Twitter.
Did we? We talked on.
Yeah.
That was where we started talking again?
Well, because we didn't have each other added on anything else.
Yeah, so we were just like,
And
I don't even remember that.
I think I like, it was when you were really popping with Fallout.
Yeah.
And I like was like, yeah, good shit, man, you know, doing a good job.
Yeah.
Like, keep it up, blah blah. And then we just kind of went from there, and then we started playing together every now and again, and
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah, dude. I'm sure we've talked about the drama in the past and stuff, so there's no reason to go over. But yeah, definitely, once again, I'll put all that bullshit on me. Like, obviously, I was an idiot back then, but recently, obviously, like, we've talked about it where it's like, yeah, like, there's no need for any of that anymore. Like, me and you might have our disagreements or bullshit, whatever, and we'll just be like, it could happen. It could happen between me and you. It could happen between me and my girlfriend, you and yours, anyone, me and Pun, all these people. We're at the point now where it's just like, all right, we'll have our disagreement. Maybe we won't talk for a day, a couple weeks, whatever, but we'll be like, we're good, right? Like, let's get over it. Who cares? This is where we are. You know what I mean? That's the thing a lot of people need to understand. It's like, We're growing up, dude. Like, we're not children anymore. There's no need for drama. That's something I needed to learn. You know what I mean?
That's something I wanted to kind of like get into.
Yeah.
But like, it's a good
Segue.
way to just segue into it.
Yeah.
Like, how does it feel knowing that you're in your mid-20s?
It's weird. It's weird. Dude, for the first... I mean, this is, I guess, a good place to talk about it. Yo, wait, hold on. When was our last podcast? You said 2021. Dude,
yeah.
Me and you met up in real life.
Yeah.
We met up in real life in between that time.
A year after that.
Yeah, me and you met up in real life for a week. We hung out on a vacation. And then in December, like December 26th, maybe 27th or 28th, I don't remember the exact day, me, my girlfriend, Lemon Juice Jr., if anyone knows my channel with the rage videos, and our friend Big Pun, all of us gaming friends, we met up and hung out in real life as well, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. Isn't that insane?
Dude, we literally just need to do one more meetup
with everyone. And that's what we'll do. Like a summer, even if it this summer, next summer, whatever, we'll do a big summer trip. We'll all hang out. It's crazy, dude. Like me hanging out with Pun. It was crazy because that was the first time, because we went to Dave & Buster's, and that was the first time I ever felt like,
it sucks that when you guys did hang out, it was only for like a few hours.
Yeah, it did suck. Yeah, I know. That's why with me and you, it was crazy. It was a week.
We were there for an entire week.
It was a full week. It was amazing.
We went to go do a bunch of stuff.
Like, we went out. We
had fun.
Yeah, we were in the pool 24/7. We got drunk every night, dude. We partied.
That's the one thing I can say about that is,
dude. Yeah, like a full week.
But as I was saying about that week is. I only remember parts of it.
I don't remember in full details, man, but there's so many memories from that week. Dude, I could just.
That was a long week.
It was fun, dude. That was one of the most fun moments of my life, dude. You know,
it was a long week for me.
Yeah, it was good,
dude.
Though.
I just like I had a drink in my hand the entire time. I drink a lot.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking awesome. Dude, man.
Remember when we did those the shots?
We were with beer pong, or
no, Michaela brought those.
Oh yeah, the frozen. They were like frozen
flavored weird shots. Dude, after I don't know if you remember this.
I don't know.
But we all downed them.
Yeah.
I went downstairs. You guys were all upstairs.
Yeah.
Because I started feeling very weird.
Did you puke?
No, I'm just like, yo, my stomach's like I started getting hot, like I had to crap really bad.
Yeah.
So I went in the bathroom and I'm sitting on the toilet, dude. Nothing's coming out. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm dizzy. Like I'm so
it hit you hard, yeah.
And this was within like a couple minutes of just downing it.
You might have been dehydrated and the hard liquor probably hit you.
Yeah, probably. But like I'm like, yo, I'm so dizzy. Like I need to lay down. And I literally laid down. I was out for like an hour.
I don't remember that.
I passed out for like an hour.
Shit. Yeah.
And I came upstairs and I remember looking at Michaela and I'm just like, how long was I gone? She's like, I don't like an hour. She's like, where were you?
Yeah.
And she's like, me and Tierney were wondering where you went.
Well, I don't know. What was I doing? I don't even remember that.
I'm like, that shot just did something to me. Because once I woke back up, I was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it did to me. I've had them since, and I've had them before. And it just
that one
did me, dude. It did me in.
I'm wondering that I think about it. It's probably because we were out in the sun all day, dehydrated.
Bro, and I got bad sunburn.
Yeah, so you were probably just dehydrated, and with the lack of water, once you took that shot, it hit you, dude.
Yeah.
But
dude, that sunburn I had was so bad.
I mean, I remember the first day I was there on the trip, dude. Like, since it was like a higher altitude than what I'm used to, we were up in the mountains, whatever. Dude, for the first like 2 days I was there, dude, I felt
Yeah,
so
you just
motion sick. I had to sleep early. I remember telling you we went to like a convenience store in the car. Me and you were sitting there, and the girls went into the store, and I was like, dude, I'm not feeling good, man. Like I'm dizzy. I am out of it. But after that, I was starting to feel better. But those first like 2 days, man, I was so dizzy and motion sick
Dude,
from the altitude, man.
it's weird because like I live higher up, I
You're more
guess,
used to it,
like
yeah.
right now. But when we went down there,
So that was down for you? It wasn't more up? Because it was like in the mountains.
well,
where we went.
we're going down the state, but it's
Yeah.
like kind of where I live. There's a lot of mountains, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like more flat.
Yeah.
Down there, there's just a lot of like up and down,
Ups.
up
Yeah,
and down,
yeah.
and all like the whole ride down there, about like an hour into the ride, once I got deeper into it, like my ears were popping like
Yeah.
all the time,
Yep.
and it was like that on the trip also.
Yeah.
So like as I'm like sitting there, like
You're
my
just trying to
ears
pop
just
your
felt
ears
clogged.
and
And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And then we're just driving around, dude, and freaking they're doing the same thing. Like
Yeah.
when we went to Walmart,
Yep.
dude, that was like a
was
45-minute drive.
It went down. That was like in a downward area, I remember.
Yeah, we went into like a more like town area.
Yeah.
Compared to where we were, dude. We were in
Yeah.
the freaking boonies.
The only civilization that was there was the escape room, and then that guy that we went to
Dude.
see a movie, and the dude gave us a 1-hour speech before the movie began. We went to see Thor: Love and Thunder, and this guy in the movie theater gave us like a 1-hour speech. He came out. He was the guy who like you go into the theater, and he was like, "All right, can I, you pay for the tickets," and he was the guy you bought the ticket with, and he was like, "Hold on, guys," and then he ran over to the concession stand. He was like, "Would you like popcorn? Would you like this?" So you bought the stuff from that one guy, and then he was like, "All right, let's go to the movie theater," and then he went into the room. He was like, "All right, guys, we're this and that," and he like gave us this big speech for the longest time, dude. Before
Yeah, it's like a non-profit place where the dude just he wasn't getting paid.
Yeah.
So he was there just for like the enjoyment of
It was his
film,
passion.
and
Yeah.
like he volunteered to do
all
of that.
Yeah. Good man.
And he was just like, remember when Tierney was paying for food?
Yeah.
And she like wanted him to keep the change, and he's like, "No, I'm not keeping it." And she's just fucking take it.
She got so annoyed, dude. She's like, "Take my money."
She just dropped the
She's
change.
like, "Take
dude,
my
just in the
money."
thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just take it. It's like, oh my god.
That was a
The
good
New
time.
York came out of her.
We gotta go. We gotta visit that man again. We gotta see if he's doing all right one day, man. That was a good time. That was a really good experience.
It was.
We had a good trip, man. Oh man.
Like I live in this area, and I've never been
to a
in
place
like
that.
such a small area.
Yeah.
Like, that town maybe had like 500 people in it.
Yeah, it was small. We went bowling,
and like I'm used to living in like a town with at least like 10,000 people in it.
Dude, I'm not used to that at all. Dude, literally last night I went to the store to go get whatever. I went up to the store to get like a few things like food and stuff. It's so bad here, dude. Like on a Friday, I was sitting in traffic waiting. It was so backed up. I was waiting for like 20 minutes, just waiting for it. Boom, boom, boom. You would have thought we were in the city, dude. I'm not in the
like
city.
We have traffic, but it's only at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because everyone's
between
getting off
4 and 6.
Yeah, that's when everyone's getting off.
That's the only time.
Yeah.
But it's at certain areas. So getting on the interstate, there's going to be a line.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in the main, city that we have, you're going to be waiting. Like there's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like you're not really waiting in traffic. Like you're able to get to point A to point B within. Like if from here, I have to go like a couple towns over to go to work.
Yeah.
I can get there in like 10 minutes.
And traffic's not bad.
It's literally I just get on
Straight
the
shot.
interstate, go, get off, and then go maybe a mile down the road, and then I'm there.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I mean, if if it was this situation with like where you live, it'd
It would
probably take me a good 45 minutes at least to just get,
because everyone's
you
going
know,
to the
a
same
couple
place.
towns
It's
over.
so busy. Yeah, it's what sucks because it's so. Yeah. But dude, I keep thinking about that trip, man. Like, there's so many things, random thing, because it was, I don't really do stuff like that much, just by my own nature. Like, I'm someone who likes to just like, no matter no matter what part I'm at in my life, working, not working, this or that craziness, whatever. Like, I'm someone who, at the end of the day, I like to come home, I like to play video games and just chill. I'm a chill guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my girlfriend Tierney, she's someone who's similar in a way, but she's more so someone who's like, oh, let's go here. I want to go to dinner.
Yeah,
I want to go out.
She's more social.
Yeah. And I'm someone who's just like, let me chill. I'll chill. So like, I'm not someone who has really been on many trips. That was my first like adult trip, going out and vacation, whatever. Like, that was really fun. There's so many random things that make me think of that, dude. Like if I'm like, dude, if I like pass a McDonald's, I'll be like, damn, remember that? Ah, man, like when we were on our way to go meet you guys, to go to the place, we were at McDonald's and you guys FaceTimed us and then we got spicy nuggets and ate it on the way there, dude. Like, it was a good time. So I just know that like, when we all meet up again and we do a nice big summer trip with everyone, when we arrange that's going to be another, because we want to do it for like a week or something. You know what I mean? We don't want it to be a one-day thing. Let's all... That's the thing. We were all like living together at the time on that trip. It was fun, dude. That was really fun. So we'll do that again.
I'm kind of like you when it comes to the kind of likes to just come home and just chill.
Yeah.
I didn't start when we went for the trip.
Yeah.
A month before that, it was the farthest I've driven.
Yeah.
Ever. And it was like an hour and a half, maybe, or 2 hours. I drove through the town coming to see you guys.
Yeah.
And it was for like my sister's wedding. Yeah. And then after that, it was a month later, went on the trip with you guys. And then like me and Michaela didn't do anything for like the rest of that year. And then we ended up, not this past Christmas, but the one before, she got me tickets to a football game.
Yeah.
And we went to that for the first time, and that's a 3-hour and whatever drive just to go down there.
Yeah.
And like driving through Boston and getting to see all that. Dude. And then like I've gone to 2 football games since then.
Yeah.
And like now she's definitely opening me up.
Yeah.
Going and doing things. Like she still wants to like go down with me to Florida.
That's a good
to go
thing.
see her dad.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Me and you definitely, I think that's why me and you connect a lot, because we are very similar, very chill. I know I'm very like autistic and crazy and wild, like, but I'm very like, we are very similar in the sense of like, I'm chilling, dude. Like, I just want to chill. But our girlfriends do bring it out of us, and it's a good thing where it's like, let's go out, let's actually live life for a little bit, you know, like let's have some fun, which is good.
Like if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have gone to a football game when I did. Like she's kind of forced me to get out of my
comfort zone. Really? Yeah.
Like when we first started dating, we would go bowling. We'd go to the movies a lot, you know. Then I, would go and hang out at like my sister's house, and I'd start doing stuff with them. And I've kind of like chilled out. Yeah. This past 6 months or whatever. So I'm kind of more just home. Yeah. Other than like going to 2 football games. Yeah. But yeah, I want to do more stuff. It's good. Yeah. Like it's exciting, like to do.
It is fun. It is fun to get out.
Do stuff like that.
Yeah, it is. It's good. It's good. It's healthy. It's healthy, dude. We're humans, dude. We're meant to go and do stuff and walk. And I mean, I'm one to speak. I don't do it, but I'm self-aware. I do know, like, we are humans. We're meant to use our bodies to go out and exercise. And the cavemen who weren't sitting in caves the whole time, they were out hunting and gathering, dude. So,
Dude, I get so like comfortable in situations that I'm in.
Me too.
Like,
I'm very the same. I'm exactly the
and
same.
I've been forcing myself to get out of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Like with leaving Domino's.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
it was a scary moment because I knew I was there for 6.5 years.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, like, is this new job gonna work out? Am I gonna like it? Like, I'm a manager here, so I have the ability to, like, if I need a day off, I can take it.
Yep.
Like, I can pick and choose my schedule, kind of. But it was stressful as hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, I forced myself out of that, and it was like a good year, maybe year and a half of me like applying to places, and then when I would get like an email back or someone would call me, I wouldn't respond.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, this is scary.
It is. It is. It can be intimidating.
And then, like, with the job I have now, like, it's nowhere near as stressful.
Yep.
Like, I go in, do my job.
Yeah.
Like, I do make a little less money, but it kind of makes up for the stress that I don't have to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's not bad so far.
And I'm not
forcing yourself to get out of situations
it is,
and to do things to better yourself.
It's important.
I recommend it 100%.
It is very and I'm not one to I'm not going to speak. I don't know exactly your situation financially, what's going on, but you said you were
right now not the greatest.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So but that being said, and I know money is obviously a fucking very important part of all of our fucking lives. Like, obviously, cream, dude, cash rules everything around me, dude. It's important, dude. Like, it obviously, it's one of the biggest things in life. Obviously, if you don't have money, you can't do shit. But that being said, like, for what it's fucking worth, obviously, I don't know your money situation specifically, and I'm not going to sit here and, like, dwell on it. Obviously, I'm not going to be a piece of shit, whatever. But it doesn't matter, even if you're making less money or whatever where you're at now. Who knows if there's a way to work yourself up to a better position?
Yeah, there is.
Of course,
like,
right?
If I wanted to, I could manage.
And that being said, though, you seem way fucking happier right now. Just from, like, a friend of yours who, like, you know what I mean? I'm not, like, with you every single second of the day, but, you seem so much fucking happier, dude. Like, you really do. And it's good. It's nice to see. It's really nice to see, you know?
Like, I don't have to go to work and deal with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. You work.
Come home and get phone calls constantly and, trying to answer questions, answer emails, do all that stuff. Yeah. Like, now I literally go to work for 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Do my stuff till 5. Then I leave, go to another place, and then I can stay there as long as I need to until I get my stuff done.
Yeah.
And if I want to leave earlier, if I want to leave at 7, I can, but then I'll have to just make it up the next day and stay a couple extra hours. But I can kind of pick my hours.
Yeah.
I don't have someone, I don't have a boss down my neck.
Yeah.
That's like trying to be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to, train this person how to do this or that.
Yeah.
I'm just left alone. But yeah, it's good. It's just way like it stresses me out with the whole
financial,
like with money.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to living how I'm living right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of like, I have like a plan on how to solve, because for a while I had like credit card stuff from not this past Christmas, but the one before.
Yeah.
I had like $3,000 that I was trying to pay off. But then every time I do a payment, then I'd get like a late fee because, if you don't pay it off in the 30 days, you get a late fee.
Yeah.
So then I'd still be paying, but then I'd get a late fee. So it'd just be like,
you just keep getting screwed.
It's kind of like not moving.
Yeah.
And now I've kind of figured that out. Like, I got that paid off.
Yeah.
But then it kind of like opened a window for like another thing that I have to pay, but it's way less. And like I'm used to having, like we go back a couple of years, like when I got my car, 2021.
Yeah.
Bro, I had almost 30 grand just in my bank.
I know. You told me. I remember that. I was like,
Dude, I
holy
had almost
shit.
30 grand in my bank account.
Yeah.
And I was just like, if I need anything, I could just
Get
buy
whatever.
it.
Yeah.
And then I took 15 grand of that and got my car with it.
Hmm. Yeah.
And obviously I still have like a payment that I have to
You
do.
have
I still
payments to
owe
make
like
and
I still
everything.
owe like 19 grand, 18 grand on.
Yeah.
But like I was used to having all that money, and then I had like 10 grand left or something like that after that. And then just me being kind of reckless and just
Yeah.
buying stuff, and it literally just dwindled down. So now I'm trying to like, I have a plan for it.
And that's good
But
though that
it's
you're
gonna
like
take a while.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think all of us going through life, I mean, myself included, I haven't touched that much money that you've had, like, you know what I mean?
Like
But,
I could
yeah.
have been smarter with what I did.
Yeah.
Like instead I would I'd use a credit card, buy stuff.
Yeah.
I'd buy like $1,500 worth of stuff with it.
Mhm.
And then in my head, knowing that I owe that money,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to do payments on it.
So you pay it off,
So
but that gives
then-
you good credit though.
So then I would, it does, but it also, it doesn't give you as much credit as you think.
Yeah.
But I'd pay it off immediately. Like take it out of my savings,
Yeah.
pay it off.
then,
And I'd keep doing that. And then at that point I had no money.
it would just screw you over.
So then I was like, okay, now I have this debt because I just kept going up and
Ringing
up with it.
Yeah.
But dude, it's just I'm like,
But that's
I paid off the card.
yeah.
Every card that I've had money on, I paid it off entirely. I'm not touching those ever again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna cancel them because if I cancel them, it's gonna bring my credit down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like
Just leave it.
not touch them.
Just leave it. Yeah. But that's good that you're being smart about it now, because obviously we're all young and we do stupid shit.
Yeah.
And like, for example, I mean, I don't know if he wants me to say it on here, so I'm not gonna, but you know, the creator of the brown eye meme,
Yeah.
who would always buy the Fortnite skins. I don't want to like, you know, throw other people's shit out there, but you know what I mean? So it's like, he would always tell me like, yeah, like, I remember as going through like 2017, 2018, 2019, we would always play like games online, like Fortnite or this and that. And he would be like, dude, I'm buying every Fortnite skin, or dude, I'm going out to the strip club and getting drunk with my friends, dude. And just being reckless with his money when he had such a good job that would pay so much. And it screwed him over. And now he's in like a way different place in life. But he's realizing like, yeah, like I don't want to ever go back to that. And he's very scared when he talks to me about that, and not like in a like pussy cowering down type of way, but he's like very like, I don't ever want to go back to that part of my life, right? And that's good. That's good that you're in that type of mindset where it's like, I got a plan. I want to like do better for myself, because it's like that's when shit starts to get better. Even if it's not better yet, it's starting, you know?
And I'm the type of person who, like, in my life, I'm like the financial guru.
Yeah.
For people.
Mm.
Like, I grew up with my dad showing me how to use a checkbook. And, like, showing me discipline with money.
Yeah.
Because, like, one day he had it, next day he didn't.
Yeah.
And then it was, like, a struggle for a long time.
Yeah.
And, like, it still is. But, like, I'd preach to, like, Michaela, because she got herself into a lot of debt with, like, credit cards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she's trying to pay all those off, and she has most of them paid off now. But like she just with credit cards, like she opens one up, buys a bunch of stuff with it, and doesn't think about, you know, the outcome.
Yeah.
And like I've gone through people and gone over their entire finance situation, all how much they make monthly, everything, being like, yo, you make $1,500 extra dollars at the end of you after you pay everything that you need and you have zero money.
Yeah.
Like, you're just blowing it at that point.
Yeah.
And then I'm over here just being an idiot with my money.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Like, it's
Yeah.
very easy to like maintain that like money that you have.
Yeah.
Like, if like rich people, for example, if you're rich and you're very stingy with your money, you have to be.
Yeah.
That's how you stay rich.
That's how you stay rich. Yeah. Of course.
Like if you act poor while you're rich, you're gonna stay rich.
I have a cousin.
But if you act rich while you're rich, you're gonna blow all your money.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I have a cousin who is like probably he is the wealthiest one in the family. He's doing very, very well for himself, and even still, he'll like, oh, you got change in your change jar? You don't want that? Give me all your change. Like like that. He's got all the money in the world, but he's still like that, and he's always been like that forever. So it's like, it's kind of how you got to be. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be kind of paranoid about your money to keep your money, because if you're being reckless with it, but that's the thing. It's like, a lot of us, all of us, I mean, you know what I mean? Pretty much everyone I know, including myself, is someone who it's just like, you know, I want to do stuff. I want to have fun. I want to get this thing. And it's hard. It is hard, but, you know, there are some times where you do have to make sacrifices. And it's just something you don't think of, but you do have to make a sacrifice where it's like, damn, I really want to... I really want to go to this concert or get this video game or get that t-shirt or whatever. It's really expensive. I want it. But sometimes you just got to be like, maybe not today, maybe next week. Yeah. And then maybe by next week, you're like, I don't even care that I didn't get it, you know, and you saved yourself couple $100, you know? So sometimes it is good to do that. But with a lot of us, myself included, it is very hard. You know, it is very hard, but you just got to keep reminding yourself that, like, you know what I mean? It'll benefit you in the long run, you know?
Like if I do, like, with how much I make now, I get paid weekly.
Yeah.
After I pay everything at the end of the month, I should have around an extra $1,000.
Yeah.
So if I split that up, if I do a bunch of overtime and just make as much money as I can save way quicker.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm living off of maybe like $200 a week just to kind of get by and be able to get what I need to get.
Yeah.
But I'll be able to just save up quicker as long as I stop buying dumb stuff.
Just dumb stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Like, every time I see something, I don't need to buy it.
And that's a big thing, too, where it's like, you know, this is a perfect way to segue into a thing that we were going to be talking about. So let me get this out there, right? And this isn't me shit talking you, but I know that you're someone who it's like, damn, fuck it, dude. Look at that cool ass skin on Call of Duty. Let me get it, right? And you'll get it. But the thing that sucks is like, dude, every skin pack on Call of Duty nowadays, because they know someone like you, not saying you're an idiot or anything, but the average person who's a fucking adult who could do whatever they want with their money, who has grown up with Call of Duty, right? We've grown up with all these games. You're in that cycle now. Oh, I love this game. This was a part of my childhood. Of course I'm going to buy this skin now that I'm an adult who could buy this skin. You know what I mean? You're the perfect target for it, where it's like, I'll buy that cool skin, right? $20 though. Back in the day, man, they had some really cool skin packs on Black Ops 2, the bacon skin pack, $2, $3, the weaponized 115, all these cool different things for like $2 or $3.
I only got the 115 one.
Yeah, the thing is, I had every single one of them because it was only $2, man. $2 for some shit.
Dude,
that was...
now you're spending $20 per pack.
And some of those $20 packs, even some of the $15 packs. Dude, screw the $20 packs that come with an actual character in it. There are some packs that are $15 that are just like a weapon skin and whatever, you know, a weapon skin and an emblem that aren't even as good as those $3 packs back in the day. That aren't even as good. They, you know, that's what sucks. It's quantity over quality. They put a lot of quality into these $20 packs, but at the end of the day, I mean,
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it for you're playing a first-person shooter. I'm not going to see this unless I die. You know what I mean? My friends are going to see it. Like, they have a third-person mode in Zombies, but who's really playing Zombies anymore? They kind of ruined that mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It sucks, dude. Like, what's going on? I'm looking at my arms. Yeah, look at these wrists that I just paid $20 for. You know?
Look at freaking Skeletor's arms.
Look at Skeletor's arms and hear him go the whole time. You know? It really sucks that we're in the era of not just Call of Duty, but there's so many other games out there that choose the loot boxes and all this stuff over the quality of dude, back in the day, man, we used to get these map packs in Call of Duty. You buy Call of Duty back in the day, it used to be like $40-$50 for Call of Duty. Yeah. Then you buy what, a $35 $49.99, and then you buy what, maybe, I don't remember the exact price, $30-$35, maybe $40 map pack or season pass.
Yeah, it was
season pass.
It was $29.99 for the
season pass that lasts you the whole year. You got, for each season, you would get 4 really good multiplayer maps. Usually it would be pretty good maps depending on the game, and then you'd get 1 or 2 zombies maps back in the day. I don't have the statistical data right now, but pretty much that's how it used to go. And dude, look back at it. Every season, for example, we would get these iconic multiplayer maps that we all love that they're still remastering to this day, right?
Yeah.
And then we would get a very iconic, look at Black Ops 2 Zombies. We would get Die Rise. We'd get Buried. We'd get all these maps that were so iconic. Moon was a DLC map. There was Shangri-La. There was the Alcatraz map. I forgot exactly the name of it. There was
Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead. They remastered Mob of the Dead like 3 or 4 times at this point because it was so good. You know what I mean? Like they've given us such iconic maps,
and even a Resurgence map.
I know, and look at what we have now. We're stuck on the Warzone map for zombies. It's the same map, dude. It's Warzone, and it's like there's no effort really put in. And for me, as someone who decided to stick with it this year, I haven't really played zombies much in this season 1, but like before season 1 dropped, I played the shit out of this Zombies, and I liked it because I was going for the camo grind and challenges and stuff, but it's not that bad, whatever. But I mean, if I'm going to be realistic, obviously comparing it to back in the day, I mean, dude, the care they put into it. And also, I know that like with Ghosts at the time, that was like one of the first Call of Duties that ever got mass hate. Me and you both look back on Ghosts and we're like, we loved it. It was a great game. Even then, dude, Extinction was fun. I really liked Extinction. It was cool. It was a new take on things. I liked Extinction.
I liked the idea of it, but it's very repetitive.
That's the thing, yeah, because it was just like you go here and then you
had to go. Yeah, you had to go here. Then
it was forward and then
past
back.
There, you got to fight somebody, and then you got to get past
and then you extract.
And go to the next.
Yeah,
it's just like
it wasn't like a Zombies
4 times and then you leave. And
I think they could have done a round-based thing that would have been more fun with it, in my opinion. I don't know if they ever did with DLCs. I only played the first map, but like, I think I had the map pack for the season pass, but I don't think I really stuck with the Extinction mode much. Yeah. But like, I don't know. Yeah, it was mainly, but I feel like it was a cool idea, at least at the very least. Now we got zombies and it's. On a Warzone
if you think
map.
about it, Extinction's kind of mixed with zombies. Like they kind of have enemies that are very similar to Extinction.
Yeah.
But to kind of go back on what you said about the quality, how it's kind of gone down.
Yeah, because they focus more money on them.
I think, and this is part of the message that I sent you the other day that
didn't go through.
Deleted.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite.
Really.
I think the quality has gone up
on the but yes, really on the game itself.
Now listen to this.
Okay, so tell me what you want, because I have opinions about that, and I could kind of agree, but let's see.
Okay, think of what COD had the first real DLCs. Was it MW2?
Well, it was if you want to get real with if you want to get real with it, COD 4 had a map pack, one map pack with 4 maps. After that, World at War had 4 map packs. So World at War, because it was COD 4, so World at War was the first one that had that.
So let's think of World at War.
So like 2008, I think,
with a couple maps.
Yeah.
Per pack or whatever.
Yeah.
That's all they had. So when that game came out, they had the base game, nothing
Yeah.
extra. At the time, the game looked good.
Yeah.
And then around January, you'd get a map pack. Around March, you get a map pack.
Yeah.
Around June, you get one. And then
4
in like
seasons
August or September, you
right
get
before the
the
next
last
game.
one
Yeah.
before the next game comes out a month or two later. It wasn't until I think MW3 where they
Yep.
started adding more.
Yes.
So you had your map pack, you had your multiplayer, you had the campaign,
Yeah.
you had Spec Ops, and then they had the season pass. So you get your 4 maps
Modern Warfare 3.
per pack.
Yeah, they did it the best though, in my opinion, with
Yeah,
rolling
and
out it. It was
and
once a week we would get a map. You know?
and it'd do the same thing with like you get so much throughout.
Yeah, there were the gunfight
But
maps.
then
Yeah.
they started doing the like 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 maps.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I mean.
They started doing that.
Yeah.
And then, Black Ops 2 came out. They had the 4 packs that they would just drop 4 new maps every few months.
Yep.
But then they had a couple
skin packs.
And it kind of had...
I do have a question. Was because with Black Ops 2, they had the Peacekeeper gun, and I remember there was one other gun, I think, that was DLC. Could you buy that separately, or was that a part of a season pass? I don't remember.
You bought the season pass, and you got
the guns? All right, I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, you had the multiplayer with the pack, the season pass, the couple camos that they had. They didn't have that many camos.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5.
They had the campaign, the zombies that also had
maps
with the season pass had the map. Go to Ghost. With Ghost, then they started to ramp it up. So then you're able to get camos. You're able to get special like operator skins.
Yep.
You're able to get voice packs.
Snoop Dogg.
You still had your season pass.
Yep.
That you'd get the same amount of maps. You had Extinction and the campaign, which with Extinction you still got something in the game, like in the season pass. It wasn't until Advanced Warfare where like the quality of the game started to go up. So yes, you still had zombies. You'd get stuff in the season pass. You had the season pass. You would have a campaign, regular multiplayer. You had a full game just there. Then they have the customizable stuff that you're able to do.
Then that's the game that introduced the loot boxes, though.
Yeah, with the loot boxes, the different variants of guns and
but
armor
the loot boxes is what drove the money. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like it to us.
Yes,
it ruined Call of Duty.
Yes.
It ruined kind of gaming in general.
But that's the thing. They put more... there is quality, but it's all going into that loot box is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
But it's a part of the game. So we think of like... If we think of right now compared to COD 4...
Yeah.
You get every 60 days, you get a new season.
Yeah.
Has an entire new battle pass.
Yeah.
With 100 new items you can get between stickers, gun charms, friggin' camos, guns, operator skins, everything. You get your 3 multiplayer maps, get your gunfight map, you get new updates for whatever the mode is, the extra mode for zombies or whatever it is. Whether it's new bosses, new dungeons, whatever. You have the campaign that you can play whenever. And then now you have Warzone that is just constantly...
Yeah.
They're constantly changing stuff between like playlists, like certain things you can do, things you can't.
Yeah.
And even with the regular multiplayer now, you think of Black Ops 2, you had a set modes. Like we have set modes now.
Yeah.
They're pretty much the same as back then. The only time anything would change on Black Ops 2 is when it was double XP. So it'd show it for each mode where it says double XP. Now, every single day, there's new playlists that they're updating.
Yeah.
They are updating like the different maps that you're going to be playing on with the certain modes, like these special, like that superhero thing one that they have now.
Yeah, souped up.
Like, plus on top of it, you have all the customizable options that you can do. Like the guns are more like in depth. Like you change your to a long barrel, it's going to show that you have a long barrel.
They're turning it into Tarkov. Yeah, no, there's a lot of customization.
Everything in the game now, the quality of it overall,
it has gone up. I do agree with
is
that. Yes.
better.
Yeah.
Like graphically,
of course,
movement wise, I think it's like a more realistic.
Yeah, 100. This
depends on people's preference.
The Modern Warfare games have definitely 100%.
But it's just the quality of the games overall.
Yeah.
Have gotten way better. On release day, not so much. Like back in the day when they dropped the game, you didn't need a day one patch.
Yeah.
Like now every single game has
every game needs a huge day one patch. Yeah.
But overall the quality of these new games are better than 10 years
100 ago. I mean, and
that's not just graphically. That's like overall with everything.
The mechanic. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I agree. Like this Call of Duty has, I mean, it's a reason why I play it now. Like I remember, like, Black Ops 3 was one of the last ones that I was just like, this is my favorite COD. I played every single COD up until Black Ops 3, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. Whatever the next one was that came out, I was just like, all right, I'm playing other stuff. This game doesn't draw my attention as much as these other ones. Then Cold War came out in 2020. We played the hell out of that. We did Gunfight all the time, but Gunfight was the main draw for me. And I mean, everyone, we all like played, the boys, we all played like Gunfight all the time. It was still a good game regardless though, but I mainly we stuck to Gunfight, whatever. Still a great game. This game though, I tried the 2019 game, the Modern Warfare. I didn't even bother with the Modern Warfare 2 remake, whatever, like last year. Vanguard we played, but I didn't really stick with that. This one, I don't know if it's nostalgia from the maps. I mean, it's definitely, all right, they have the Modern Warfare 2, original OG 2009 Modern Warfare 2
I just don't get, why did they do the MW2 maps on MW3?
I don't know.
Just do MW3
I know.
maps.
Yeah, they should have, but at the end of the day, those are really iconic maps anyway.
I think it's because they were going to use those maps from the last game.
Yeah, because they remastered the
because
story
it was
mode.
supposed to be a 2-year game, but then they dropped this one. So
yeah, I agree. I do. But so either way, those maps are iconic. I love playing on them to this day. I'll you know what I mean? That's a good thing. They made the camo grind for the dark matter interstellar type of camo way easier than it was for the other games camos. There's a lot of better changes. So I will agree with you. This Call of Duty is obviously I'm still playing it to this day with you. I normally a Call of Duty, if I don't like it, I'm going to play it for a month and then ditch it. That's what most people usually do. This is really I think a huge amount of the Call of Duty community agrees, unless they're mad because they suck at COD, a lot of people can agree yo, this is a really good COD. It actually really is. And I do notice with their roadmaps, they do put out a lot of good things. At the same time, though, I think it's more of the sense to me that, they do put out, I agree with you. I'm not against you when you say, they do. Yeah, they have. This is a very quality game. A lot of games do put out a lot of quality stuff. I think my argument is mainly the sense of, it really does suck that, dude, you know damn well that, with, for example, the recent, and I don't know for a fact this stuff, this is just my own opinions and thoughts, dude. So I don't know. There are probably people that know way more than me. And if there was some dude who looks into it and he saw this part of the video, whatever, he would be schooling me in the comments, dude. Whatever. I don't care, dude. But I feel you know damn well that there's, with that whole big Activision layoff where thousands of people got fired, I doubt a single person in the skins department or the store division
Yeah.
got fired. No one got fired there, dude. No one in the Bright Dust or not the Bright Dust side, the Silver Store in Destiny section got fired. I doubt it. I mean, maybe I'm sure I'm wrong, whatever. But you know what I mean? Like there's so many people that got sacrificed in other divisions and this and that. Who knows? Maybe in the long run it'll be for the better. That like they get better people in that'll make the game even better going forward, whatever. But like, I mean, people lose their job. That fucking sucks, dude. But like, damn, dude. I mean, they've been and I'll tell you one thing though. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, dude. They've been putting out some really good skins on Call of Duty. I haven't been buying them. I bought the Black Cell edition, but damn, dude, they've been putting out or the Vault edition gave me Black Cell, but they
really
do.
like. You don't lie.
I don't lie.
You're gonna get the duck skin.
Dude, no. I'm someone who likes to blend in. Let me tell you that, dude. But
Yeah, you're not a big duck head just peeking out.
Dude, that's a moving target, man. But dude, imagine like because you could swim in Call of Duty now. You imagine someone peeking up out of the water with the rubber ducky skin. But they do. They put out some really good stuff for the skins, man. I mean, I got the Rick Grimes and Michonne coming next week, man. So I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and bash them. They do good stuff with the skins, dude. But it's like, I mean, they've been sacrificing a lot of other stuff, man.
Like, I think about the, like, back in the day when we think of COD, you know, we think very highly of, you know, Black Ops 2, or MW3,
Black Ops 1.
Yeah, just that era. And we're like, why can't they add stuff like this? Like, blah, blah, blah.
I always think that about Black Ops 1.
Like, we're never going to, like, Black Ops 2 for me
back.
is always the best COD.
Yeah.
Like, that's by far the best Call of Duty that they have came out.
Yeah.
But that's me speaking on
nostalgia.
Like, I grew up on that.
Yeah.
But then when you have the kids that grew up playing Infinite Warfare, they're gonna be like, yo, this was the best Call of Duty that's ever been made.
Yep.
Like in 10 years when you got those kids, like those like 10-year-olds that were playing it then.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, this is so good. Like they're gonna be like, yo, this was amazing.
Yeah.
But they didn't get to experience 6 years before.
Yeah.
With
what their dad was playing. 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. And like when we back to the whole quality thing, like when we think of quality, we think of those games.
Yeah.
And like what it gave us.
It gave us that
internally.
Feeling. Yeah. I do.
Like overall we're gonna forever love those games and we're gonna always have those memories.
Yeah.
Like I'm always gonna have the memory of like being in a freaking 30-man lobby.
Yeah.
Just playing custom games on Black Ops 2. Like that's just gonna be my and I'm gonna just remember like the time period and how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But other people later on are gonna think completely different.
Yeah.
Like kids playing this MW3 right now are like, yo, this is the best Call of Duty ever, but they've never played the original MW3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're never gonna
They're not going to know what it was like in that era. They can go back and load it into their system.
So when they go back and play that, they're going to be like, yo, there's nothing in it.
It's shit. Yeah, they'll think it's
like
bad.
You get in there and like the background's a boring, just like gray background with like some yellow text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you look at now, you got like your squad just standing there with their guns, like looking cool.
Yep. Yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah. No, I
like
do
I
agree.
can admit that I can admit the quality then was amazing.
Yeah.
But the quality now is way more.
It is. No, 100% it is.
Like they put way more into the stuff now than they did then.
I think an issue with me is just the fact that they know they can get away with it, and it's so easy to just gouge you of all of your money. That's my main thing. Because once again, you already know, I say it so much. This COD this year is crazy. It's so good. It's like actually really, really good. But I think that's a big thing with gaming in general, though, is the fact that it's like, we could do it. It's a business. We could get, they're going to pay $20 for our packs. Well, hey, maybe in the future we'll raise it to 30, 25, 30. And that's what really sucks, dude. That's really, because you don't have to. People could say, well, inflation and the prices are going up. Dude, it's a skin pack, dude. It's an outfit in a game that you're not even seeing. You're paying $20 for your friends to see it. Or if you suck that much at Call of Duty, you're seeing it in the kill cams all the time, dude. That's it. But that being said, obviously, yeah, I mean, I've paid extra money for skins and stuff before. I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, I don't do that and whatever. Obviously, I've done it before, and I'm not like calling anyone an idiot for doing it, but I think it really sucks that they could just keep getting away with it because they know everyone's going to buy it. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's what really sucks, you know?
Like, that's like their...
That's a business model. That's the business model.
Yeah, that's why they didn't take a year off from making a game.
Yeah. That's why. They wanted to, but they wanted to get extra money. They were going
to make... Yeah, we're going to make money off of what's already been made. Yeah. So
let's do it.
Like, let's do it. And, like, back in the day, I think this is maybe when World War II came out, maybe. When we would play games and stuff, for years, you were like, I'm not playing that garbage COD. Like, I'm not playing it at all. When I know you've probably played like the first like weekend of like when it was free or or something, and you didn't play it that much.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, you need to give it a try. Like, I think you'll enjoy it. And just for years, you're just like, nah, dude, it's garbage. Like, it's this and that. And I have played every COD consistently, like multiplayer wise and story, for years. Like every COD that I've had, I've played the entire year of it.
Yeah.
And other than Infinite Warfare, that I just played the campaign, and then
I played a little bit of the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Well. The last year's COD
4 remastered.
Yeah.
Because it came with it, and it was overall way better of a game.
Last year's COD was the only one I really never touched in my life. I mean, I played the free weekend. But like last year's COD was like
if you played that one, if you played it more, you would have, and then played this one, you would have seen how it's very similar there.
Well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
They tweaked just that.
That's what it is. I think that's the thing that I like about this, right? It's that you had the 2019 game, and then that game set up the groundwork for the 2022 game, Modern Warfare 2. But a lot of people had a lot of issues with that, and I personally didn't really like it at all. I fucking hated that game because I played the free weekend. It sucked. But there was that game. But playing this game, Modern Warfare 3, I could tell that, it's very similar to what I tried back on that free weekend of the last year's game.
Yeah.
But it's a way more improved. And it's all the same stuff. Like, it's obviously all the same stuff, just way more improved in a lot of great ways, which is good. They did a great job with that. Like, I've seen a lot of people that are like OG Call of Duty YouTubers like do reviews on it and be like, yeah, like whatever, like this is what it should have been, whatever. And it's good. Yeah. I like it. And you could even, the thing that's great about this COD is like it was supposed to be a DLC for the last year's game, but it's a full game now, and you could still use your operators from the previous year. You could still use your guns, your camos, all that. It all comes over. All your Warzone stuff, it's all in that same thing. That's the thing that, like, I'm really curious on what they're going to do with next year's Treyarch game. Are we going to be able to use our Skeletor skin in the next game? Like, what? I don't think so, right? That's the thing that worries me, man.
Like, if you just think of the years of
Cold War.
Like, what was it? Cold War was the first year where they had, like,
Rambo.
Like, random, like Rambo, just random skins of people that were cool that you could buy.
Yeah.
You could only use them in Warzone.
Yeah.
Up until Warzone 2 came out.
Yeah.
And then you can't use those anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. They're done. Yeah.
So it's
very
I think they should kind of mix them up. So like Treyarch can have like their skins on their game. and then
Going
the
forward throughout
viewer
the
can have
years, that would be cool.
their
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
that would be really cool. Yeah,
Because it can be like you can have like an inventory on the game or
a
something,
Treyarch
and
inventory, a dedicated
and
Treyarch
it'll show
inventory.
you like what you've bought
Yep,
for those games.
yep.
Like obviously, if it's an Infinity Ward game and they make a freaking World War II game, you
Yeah.
can't use a weapon from
Yeah,
2020.
yeah.
Like that doesn't make
But
sense.
you got those characters, whatever.
But like it'll show you can use characters, you can use emblems, you can use calling cards,
Yeah.
stickers, freaking stuff that doesn't really matter.
And even in certain
Like-
games, though,
Like,
they
dude,
could...
I want to use my piece of pizza that I have
Your
on
weapon jar.
Modern Warfare 2019,
Yep, yeah.
but I can't.
No, like, I mean, you saw, me and you played a bunch of the most recent Battlefield game, Battlefield 2042. They don't do what you just described, but like Call of Duty going forward could do a similar thing that Battlefield does, where it's like you have the futuristic mode, and then you could do the Battlefield 3 era. Do you want to play the Battlefield 4 era? Do you want to play the World War II era? Like, they could work that in somehow.
I think though they only did that because their game flopped.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah,
Like it was a good year where they didn't do anything.
Yeah,
with it, and then they redid everything.
Yeah.
It's just-
No, I agree. But like that, you did have a great point where it's like it would really be cool for them to have like a Treyarch inventory. Every Treyarch game you have, you could access all your Treyarch things throughout the years. That would be really cool because it's like it would make your account meaningful. Like, for example, I haven't touched my PlayStation in forever, but that is like such a legendary. That is like a legendary account to me. Like my PlayStation account, I have all of my trophies on there. I've been trophy hunting forever, like ever since 2007, 2008, whenever I made that PlayStation account. I look back at that and it's like, that's my history of gaming right there. You know what I mean? Even now on Steam, that's still a big history that I have that's been building up of all these hours I put into games, trophies, all this stuff, achievements, whatever. Like, our profiles are like our history. So like if gaming companies, like people, like they know Activision knows that like year after year, the same, like this guy, oh yeah, he likes our game. He's gonna buy the next Call of Duty, of course, right? Like we've been growing up with it. If you make a good Call of Duty, yeah, that guy's gonna buy our next game. So like they should do a thing where it's like, let's let this guy have his account. Like, you know what I mean? Let's have his Call of Duty account. Let's let his history be going forward, you know? Like,
oh yeah, like think of the years of how many Call of Duty apps have they ever made?
remember Call of Duty Elite? Remember that
dude,
app?
Call of Duty Elite was by far the greatest.
I was about to say that too. When are they bringing back
Like,
Call of Duty Elite?
Like for years, like Cold War and Vanguard and Modern Warfare 2019, they had a Call of Duty app where you could see all of your stats
Did
from
they?
both.
I
of
didn't even know
those
about
games.
those. I don't even know.
Yeah, and you were able to have like clans on there, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But like Call of Duty Elite, dude, be able to do clan wars
Yep.
and like change it. Literally, you'd unlock like a gold, clan tag.
There were clan
that
tags,
showed
emblems, calling
everyone
cards.
colored clan tags that you could
Yep.
unlock from doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Like that was like they had that for Black Ops 2 and MW3.
Yeah.
I think they had it for Ghosts also on the same
I think
one.
Ghost did have that. Yeah. There was something like that
But,
for
like,
Ghost.
Having something like that, like I think they should create a Call of Duty app
And keep it. Don't get
and
rid of it.
keep it.
Yeah.
Update it every year.
Yeah.
You can still keep the stats because now you have the freaking BattleNet
Yeah.
account that you have to sign into
Yeah.
when you sign in, like get on to Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So now you have everyone's information already.
Yeah.
All the way up to when they created their BattleNet account and connected and played their first game.
I mean, it would be perfect. Like, all you would have to do, literally, I mean, I'm saying this
Like,
as
bro,
someone who
Clan Wars.
Yeah.
Remember? Like,
Yeah.
imagine going back and like having that again.
Yeah. Look, it would be perfect if, and obviously I'm not a technician. I don't know how easy it would be, but it would be perfect if they were to make it like this, right? They make a Call of Duty application. You download it to your computer, or it's a website you log into, whatever, you download it to your console or an app on your phone, and you link your you link your Activision account, but also you could link your PlayStation Network and your Xbox. It would be cool if you could link your consoles as well, and then somehow they would be able to read that data of, oh,
well, you can link your consoles to your account.
well, yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
if you play it on there and you sign in with the same thing on console,
I'm saying if you but say like, all right, so me, I'm someone who only plays the newer games on PC, right? But I've played those other like I've played COD 4, World at War and stuff on console. So I link every single account I've ever had, but I make sure it's all linked to this one new main account, right? And on the website, it would be cool if they had something where it's like, okay, here's your KD, here's all your stats, your prestige, everything, the DLC you've ever owned, played on. This is all of your statistics ever from World at War, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, all of it. That would be crazy. And I know that's probably impossible for them to do, whatever, but that would be sick. But even then, even if they can't go back and track all of those older games, they could probably do it with the newer games. Or even then, even if it's impossible for them to do with the newer generation of games, they could still learn and figure out how to do it going forward. Like, that's not an impossible thing now going forward with a brand new set of games. Like, for the new Call of Duty that's coming out next year, that could be the grounds for a brand new application, and they could go forward with it then. Because me and you, I mean, we've grew up on Call of Duty. We're still, even if the COD sucks that year, we're gonna get it just to see if it's good. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like,
I buy 2 copies of the game anyway.
Yeah, just for the collection. You know what I mean? You get the digital for the PC and you get the disc. You know, so
like I like playing it more on PC, but I buy it just in case I want to play on console and
for the collection.
I have dude, I do that with so many games.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, so they know they're gonna get people. Everyone's gonna get it. They know. I mean, it's look at this. Hold on, let me see. Right now on Steam.
Dude, I have my COD games literally organized by like the year of release.
Yeah, oh yeah, me too. I do too. I mean, I haven't gotten discs anymore. But right now, this Call of Duty just on Steam. Just on Steam, there's 107,000 people playing on Steam right now for this current Call of Duty, and that's. I mean, Steam is just kind of newer to getting the newer Call of Duty, so there's definitely way more on Battle.net playing that. And then console, I mean, Call of Duty has always traditionally been like a console mainly played game. So, look at
him go. Here you
go. He's posing for the camera. Look at him.
Cheesing.
But yeah, like Call of Duty's always been like a console-oriented game. So like there's probably 500,000 people plus playing it on console right now, on PlayStation, and then 500,000 on Xbox. You know, so I mean, who knows?
I feel like it's a lie when it shows like
on Steam or what?
Yeah, it might show only for your area, like the server you're on. If you're on East Coast server, that might be just for East Coast.
That would be
no
crazy.
Way worldwide. There's only 100,000 people playing Call of Duty.
But that's what I'm saying. There's probably way.
Like, think of the amount of people that play it in like Japan.
That's what I'm saying though. There's probably like way more playing on Battle.net though. You know what I mean? Like,
could be.
They just now got this on.
Unless they, realized what we've realized. Battle.net sucks.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I transferred over from Battle.net, dude. I can't be bothered with that. Dude. Steam is the ultimate platform.
Yeah, I'll never go back.
I can't. Dude, once a game goes over from one thing to another and I can play it there from now on, dude, I'll be on that. The second they release, if they ever release Minecraft on Steam, buying another copy of Minecraft, I'm playing that on Steam. You know? Like, for the 85th
I got the PS3, the PS4, forget the...
Mobile.
For Java. I got mobile.
Yeah.
I got freaking Bedrock.
Yeah.
I got Dungeons twice.
Dungeons, yeah, me too, yeah. So
Young Dunge.
Oh man.
God damn.
So
gaming, man.
That's the gaming talk, I guess. I don't know what else to say about gaming now, man. That was a good one.
Yeah. But what I want to do with this pod, which we've talked about.
Yeah.
So I'd like to get into more life-oriented stuff on top of
anything. We're
On top of
interested
like
in
anything,
whatever,
if we're
yeah.
interested in it, whatever's going on.
Yeah.
Because I just like to talk about it.
It's good. No, it helps. It's
It's
good.
interesting stuff between like, relationships,
Yeah.
like, jobs. We already talked about money.
Money. Yeah.
Freaking death, freaking anything. Like anything relating to anything. in
Real
life.
shit. Real life shit.
Yeah.
That's important. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's good. And the
It's
thing is,
good
too,
to talk about that stuff because mainly for like dudes, we don't talk about
not at
stuff
all.
like that.
I was telling Tierney, I was telling her that like, yeah, like, I've lived. I'm not an old man, but I've lived my life so far. I'm in my 20s and stuff, and it's like I've lived throughout all those years, and it only took me until 2019 to finally open up to people. Like it was you and Bubba that I like first started really telling people like how I felt about like my feelings and stuff, and that's why I used to be like really like a.
You used to be a dick.
I was a piece of shit, dude. I was a piece of shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like I like wouldn't really tell people how I felt about anything in life because I was more of a person who
you'd hold it in.
I would hold it in, and I would also I was like the class clown, but I would really I would amplify that. Like I would do things to like make people really like happy. Like I would
you'd
like
either do stuff to make them laugh or you do something to piss them off.
I would side. The thing is, I would always try and like sacrifice like it, not to be like, to get serious, to get real about it. I would sacrifice my own happiness in a way to make other people feel way more happy about things. Like, it'll make my friends really happy if I make this other person feel like a piece of shit right now. He's already being bullied in school. This guy's already like something's going on with him. But let me make this guy feel like crap because these other people I'm hanging out with are gonna laugh. And like I was like that type of guy, you know what I mean? And or like they would be like, "Yo, Devin, do this. It'd be funny if you did that." And I'll be, "All right, like here we go. It'll make them laugh." Now it's more like, nah, like screw that. And like year after year, especially around 2021 and stuff, it kind of really like I was like, because after
you hold those emotions in, that was the year it came out.
I was like, fuck it. But this is the thing, right? In too, you said I was a piece of shit, right? In like 2016, 17, 18, I was a piece of crap. Like I was an asshole. I didn't give a fuck. And so, but that was more of me.
Yeah, I think it was more even before then.
Well, yeah, no, I was always
more just like
I was
even on everyone.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about anyone. Yeah. But like I was really like after graduating, because like I had gone through a lot of bullshit of just like. After graduating, I was just like my friends from school and stuff. I was just like like I'm cutting these guys off. I'm doing my own thing, and that kind of like put me in a bad state of mind. And like whatever, I was really a piece of crap then too. But like after like I went through a lot of social drama in like 2021 and like lost a lot of friends then and stuff. And then I was just like, wow, I was a real pussy. And I was like depending on these guys a lot for like my own like mental health.
Your own happiness.
My own happiness. And it's like, nah, I'm going back to that old me, that piece of shit me. But at the same time, I'm thinking for myself and I'm not letting other people control me because in like that friend group, they weren't like controlling me, but like I was kind of depending on those people for happiness. And it's like, no. You have yourself, and that's like a good thing for everyone to know. And it's like anyone that's like struggling mentally or going through some bullshit, like you have to know, like you have yourself, you have your friends. Like that's very, very important to have your friends. But at the end of the day, you have to work on yourself. You have yourself. Like you are the only one that could like be like, yo, I'm getting out of this hole I'm in, man. Cause like it's but you gotta not give a fuck, dude. Who cares? Like, if it's gonna hurt someone else to make yourself happy,
you need to care, but don't care at the same time.
That's the same thing. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like obviously don't try and hurt people. But if it's gonna hurt people that you're trying to better yourself, that's on them. You have to better yourself. You gotta. Your mental health is the most important.
You gotta think of your own happiness before everyone else's.
Yes, your own happiness matters. And once again,
if you do the opposite, and think of them more than you, then you're just.
And that doesn't mean cut everyone off right now and be a piece of shit to them and screw them. No, but like if it comes down to A or B, your happiness versus theirs, you can't just let yourself spiral into a hole and become worse and worse. Like if it's like you bettering yourself will just make them more mad at you or whatever then, dude. Like,
dude, it's like the saying, happy wife, happy life.
yeah.
That's not true.
It's not true at all.
Like,
dude.
if you're not happy, how are you going to make her happy?
Exactly. Yeah.
So make yourself happy before you make her happy.
Yeah, exactly.
And if she doesn't like it, suck it.
The Silas J emote. Yeah. The producer and the J. No, but yeah, no, exactly. That's just how it goes, man. Like, you have to, and it's easier said than done in certain situations. Like, if you're in like a deep hole, obviously it's hard to get out of, but like, man, you just gotta sit there and you gotta go for it. Like, it's hard. It is very hard. I was in that hole. You know what hole I was in, but it's like, yo, even if it takes like literally, yo, dude, I was at such a pathetic point where I would sit there and like look up videos like, how the hell do I become happy again? Like, to put it lightly, I would just like look up stuff like, what do I do to like become okay. You know, you just like, I was just sitting there looking up like, what can I do to better myself? And if that's what it takes, dude, do it, man, because fuck it, it made Marshall's jaw drop, dude. Like, you know, Marshall's not mellow anymore. You know?
Dude, look at his head bobble. That's such a good guy.
No, but yeah, I mean, that's really what it comes down to, man. You know?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know, life's rough overall.
It is.
Just need to find that happiness and keep it.
You got to surround yourself around people that will bring you up rather than bring you down. Like, seriously, that's what it comes down to, because I was surrounded. That's
literally the gist of it.
And once again, too, because, you know, I mean, I'm sure none of the people that I used to talk to are going to see this, if any chance there are. This isn't even a shit talk. It's literally, I've said this many times, it's the sense of like, myself, Donald, you could have been in this situation, anyone. They could have even been in this situation with their own things, right? Where it's like, I was in a situation a couple years ago where I was around people that it just didn't work out. We didn't click. We didn't click in the right way, and that's fine. You move on. Just move on. That's fine. You just move the hell on, and you find the people that work out for you. Right now, I'm around people that work. It works out perfectly for me. I'm around people where I'm happy, even if it's a small group of people. That's fine, dude. Like, I'm content with that. Other people, they might be more happy with a bigger group of people and chaos and whatever, but whatever works for you. But if it feels like it's not working for you, if you get that hint, just go. Like, I would always, when I was around certain people, I'd be like, man, it's not working out for me. I would always say, this isn't working. This isn't working. This isn't working. I can't wait to move on to a different group of people. I should have just took that opportunity and just moved on. I shouldn't have been a piece of shit about it, but it's just like, just move on. You know what I mean? Now I'm in that position where it's all right. I'm good now. I moved on. I'm in a happier place in life, whatever. But it really comes down to like, yeah, like if you're always feeling like you're not in a good state of mind because of the people you're around or the job you're in or whatever the hell it may be, like, even if it's going to take a blow to your mental health or whatever it is right away, just do it, dude. Just go for it, because it might help you out in the long run.
Yeah.
He's creeping.
Miko's growling at him.
Look at him. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Max is trying to take his treat. Max. Hey. Oh, he's at my ankles.
Oh, shit.
Miko, chill out. But yeah, I think that's a good way to end this
episode 13. Is it 13 of the Paul Pod?
I think so, yeah. 13 of the Paul Pod. Just ignore on the screen where it shows a bird.
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore.
Now it's an X.
Yeah. We are, if nothing gets edited out, we're an hour and 50 minutes in. So that was a good sesh.
Oh, our last one was 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Okay, so we're coming in close on the record.
Yeah.
If that's not the record, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It was good. That was a good sesh.
The record's 2:18.
Okay. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
We're around the average. We're around the 2 hour. We're near 2 hours, so that's good. Good little
Yeah,
session.
it was good. But yeah, going forward, obviously, we'll talk about what we normally talk about, just randomness. But then we'll try to
Like, yeah, we'll
sprinkle in a little bit of
real life stuff.
stuff that might help people.
Yeah, because we used to like just sit there. All right, what's going to be the topic for next week? You got this, you got that. Nah, it's just
Yeah.
like whatever we feel like talking about then. Because
Yeah,
a
just
lot
get
of
on here and talk.
well, it's just literally just like you're in a call with your friend. Like me and you will just sit there and talk all night about random things. It's like, wow, we should have uploaded this, you know.
Yeah.
But
and we haven't uploaded one in 2
we
years.
haven't uploaded in 2 years. But the thing too is, right, like me and you also have to realize this is a thing for both of us, and this is a thing that other people could take from this too. It's we probably will get 0 views from this, or 1 or 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. As long as we put it out there, it helps us. And regardless, if we grow from some other platform in the future and people come over here.
Well, it's like even if we can figure out how to take like the other episodes that we have, and including this one, and even put it on something else.
Well, yeah, we can cut things down into shorts, of course, whatever. Yeah, we could do any of that. That could also be a thing we do.
Well, like
forward.
even took the audio,
put it on Spotify and stuff.
Yeah, we're able to do that.
Yeah, we can
like
do
it's
we can look
it's
into
something.
That. Yeah, no, of course. But once again, I'm saying like we can't, because that's the thing. It's like back in the day, like you've seen this too. But like speaking of for myself, it's like back in the day before I did my Fallout stuff or whatever. Even now, if I upload like a random gaming video, it's not gonna get any views, dude. But it's like you can't let that be hard on yourself. You gotta like be like, I did it because this helped me, right? Like all my funny moments videos or whatever, I upload them even if they don't get views, because it's more of like a I like doing commentaries, or I like doing, because it's a passion, right? So we're doing this as a passion, whether people watch it or not. It's good that we got it out there, and whoever can take from it, you can, share it around. But I mean, growth will, whether we grow or not is what it is. We'll see. But obviously we'll do things to grow.
Definitely, the thing with this channel is consistency.
Consistency is key. And this light was on the whole time. Okay, we're gonna bring a light in right now because we're dark. Consistency is key. We have obviously not been consistent at all. I don't like the way I look with this bright light. All right, we'll just do
like I'm thinking for like more of my own personal channel, try doing like funny moments videos, and the kind of like I've done a couple of them. They're kind of like documentary style videos, just talking about something that I'm interested in, and I'll probably end up keeping like some of it or most of it like wrestling related, but just kind of get my opinion out there and do that good stuff.
Yeah, going forward, yeah, definitely. I'm a good thing with me, like right now, I'm for my channel. I mean, my most recent video was a guide on Call of Duty, and it's almost at 20,000 views somehow.
God damn!
I don't know how, dude. It's at like 20. It's at 19,000, which is like insane. For like, I don't know. It's like what the hell? It's just like a random video I made, but. Going forward, so right now I'm currently like playing through Fallout 4. And when I beat that and do everything, I want to get all achievements on Steam. When I'm done with that, I put out a thing on my community page. I want to actually give it a shot of doing mod videos on PC now. And that might be from the main menu of Fallout like I used to do back in the day. Or it might be from the website Nexus Mods, where that's just a website where you can download mods for like any game in general, but mainly like the Fallout stuff or whatever. So I might do that. We'll see. I'm going to mess around with certain things and we'll see. But I tried giving it a go back in the day. But I think I was still burnt out because anytime I would touch Fallout 4, I really did not want to keep playing it, and I would force myself. Right now, I'm in a very good mental state where I'm playing through this game in isolation. I'm just giving it a playthrough, falling back in love with Fallout. I actually got Tierney to play the other day. She's been playing through Fallout 3, which is my favorite game ever made. Like that and Ratchet and Clank 3 are my 2 number 1 games. I can't pick between the 2. But like she's playing through that and she really likes it. So it's really, all of this is really making me fall in love with this game again. And I know by like the end of this playthrough, and I'm done, I got all the achievements, when I'm done with all that, whether it's a few weeks from now or a few months, whatever, I really feel like I'm starting to become ready to jump back into those mod videos. And
Yeah.
I know
I
that
think you
I could
should,
see something.
and
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I
I've
really,
said that
yeah,
for years. Like
yeah,
I genuinely think
yeah.
you should
This is,
do it.
I
But
feel like
it's
this is the
kind of like
time.
it's kind of like you have to be like ready to do it,
Yeah,
and you need to not be like disappointed,
yeah.
because if you start it back up and you
You don't get
don't,
anything right away or whatever.
yeah, if you
Yeah,
don't, if you do 4 videos and you don't get that many
views. Yeah,
views on it, it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. You just got to go for it.
Because
Yeah,
the more you do it, the more people are gonna know. And if
yeah,
you're, dude, it's like I wish I had like the drive and the energy. Like I don't have the energy,
yeah,
because like I know what to do, and there's like a bunch of different ways for you to grow. Uh, because you have like your main platform, you post videos on YouTube,
yeah.
dude, you can cut those up and
Put them
make it
into
into a
TikTok
TikTok. You
shorts.
can make them shorts. You
Yeah,
can, dude, you can even put them on Instagram if you wanted to.
yeah,
Like there's so many different things to grow on,
yeah,
and like if you grow on all those things,
yeah.
that's good.
It's good. Growing
Like
on multiple platforms is pretty
because
good.
you're gonna be, bro, if you're growing on so many different things, you'll be making money from
Everything.
YouTube,
Yeah,
freaking TikTok. You know, you'll be making double money because you got your shorts on
on top of it.
YouTube,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like
Yeah,
it's just there's
yeah.
a lot of stuff. And then you have like Twitter now
Twitter, you
that
can
you're
make money
able to
somehow
like
off of. Yeah,
start making money off of doing posts on there.
yeah,
You know, you live streaming, that's always still an option.
yeah,
Like it's so much to do.
yeah. So I once again, like I'm feeling that motivation again. It's like slowly coming back. I'm really like I'm feeling it again, like actually with Fallout.
Good.
So I'm really I want to get through this. I want to beat the game, get all the achievements, and then once I'm done with that, I want to kick it into gear, do mod videos, and like
Mhm.
come back and because I put out a poll on my channel and people were like, yeah, I'd be down to see it again. So I mean, whatever,
Yeah.
even if it's 20 people that watch it, dude, who cares, you know? But I know my Bethesda related content usually gets more views anyway than a random video
Yeah.
about me playing a ghost hunting game or something. Like obviously I know that, so like. And that's not even me trying to be like, yeah, well, I know that my shit doesn't stink. I just know, but I know my channel and the analytics. So I'll
Yeah.
put that out there and we'll see what happens. But once again, though, this is the thing. All right, so like when I was doing my mod videos back in the day, it was started off with like passion. Like I loved doing it because like I
Yeah, it's
always
like me
wanted
with
to. Like I
it's
saw,
me with my
yeah,
showcase
like
videos.
yeah, I saw a dude
I
back
love
in,
it,
yeah.
but I don't like making them
Yeah.
now.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like back in the day, before mods ever came to console, I would watch people show off mods on PC. But
Yeah.
I didn't have a computer to do that, and I was always like, man, if mods ever come to console, I'm gonna do videos on them. I don't care if they get no views. I want to do this. They
Yeah.
came to console and I did it and I grinded and it worked out and it was really fun and like I became like the guy. People knew me for doing mod reviews on PlayStation, dude, because PlayStation was like not really like up. It was really
Well, it's
like
a console.
they weren't so well. That's the thing though. It's like the PlayStation got the least support when it came to mods compared to like Xbox or PC.
Yeah.
Because like you weren't able to use external assets and there was this whole big drama. So everyone was like, "Yo, PlayStation sucks," whatever. But I was still the guy who was like, "Listen, I know that PlayStation is in the worst state when it comes to mods on Fallout and stuff, but I'll be that guy and I will show you guys these mods, dude. Like whatever, as cringy as that is, whatever, like here it is, guy, like whatever." But so I was almost 100 episodes deep and I always wanted to get to episode 100 and I was grinding to get there, but like it became more of a hassle rather than, cause like people, I don't like, obviously it may not seem like it to anybody. And obviously like, my effort that I put into the videos, there are people out there that do crazy documentary style videos that way more effort and production are put into them than a D-Baller XX mod showcase.
Yeah.
Obviously. But with what I was able to work with, I was only recording with a PlayStation and a phone to edit my thumbnails and stuff. Like with what I was doing, a crappy mic and the software I was using, and just all the restrictions I had, it came down to the mod videos I was making. I was recording from the morning until it got dark out. Like that's literally, I was recording all day and then the video would get uploaded at night. It took all day to do all of those, even though it might have, someone could have banged it out way quicker on a PC or something. Like that's just how the disadvantage I was at. I was having a lot of fun though doing it. It was a grind and it was starting to pay off, like not monetarily, but like literally like in the sense of like a community. And it was feeling amazing. But towards the end of things, it was just more of like I was getting really, really, really burnt out. And so like anytime after like I kind of stopped doing it, anytime I touched Fallout, anytime I touched Fallout 4, I got on the game, opened it up, looked at the game, looked around in game, and I was like, I can't do this. Or I would get on the game, look at the main menu, look at the mods, and be like, I really don't want to touch this anymore. That's how I felt for many, many, many years. I just didn't want to touch it. I was burnt out. And now I'm back at the sense of like, it's been so long. I've had a good amount of time away and I'm feeling good about it again. You know what I mean? Like I'm in love with it again. And that's
when you do start going back and doing that, what I would recommend is don't do it as much as you were.
Yeah.
Because you were posting something out
every day. I was doing
every day or every other day.
Yeah,
you were doing a lot of editing.
Yeah, all the time.
Which sitting there,
that'll burn you the hell out.
It's kind of boring.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
But like once you feel like, okay, I've been doing this a lot, just take a break.
Take a break. That's the thing. Yeah, like, I would want to like
take a week off or something from doing it.
Yeah,
like just...
instead of doing a video every single day or a video once every other day, maybe one video every 3 days, 4 days, once a week. But like,
if you did like 2 a week,
but put more quality into it. Like you know what I mean? So that's,
you have the ability now.
That's what I'm saying.
To do so much more than you.
That's why. Yeah. I want to.
You have a problem with your font. But
well,
that's a whole
different. Can't do that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back, type of thing. But that's a whole separate. But regardless of that, like I could definitely put way more like quality into it since I have way better resources at my disposal. Obviously, I don't have like movie level quality stuff going on. Like I'm not trained in that facility, but obviously I could do better stuff than I could have done on Share Factory on PlayStation. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's better. So, and the motivation is back. So I really want to give it a shot and go again. So, but like I said, it could be in a couple of weeks. It could be in a couple months. We'll see. It's once I'm done with this Fallout, getting all the achievements and stuff. I want to take it at my pace because I'm feeling it again, dude. I'm falling back in love with it. And so,
like, I want to do that with when the new wrestling game comes out.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to go through and play the. I don't know if I'll do commentary on it. I might just play it and post it.
Upload the playthrough.
Yeah. Just play through like the 40 years of WrestleMania and then obviously do the showcases.
You could live stream all that if you want to.
I could.
If you're going to do a playthrough, because you could directly interact with the audience, and if anyone's there, they could, you know what I mean, keep coming back, you know? So
yeah, I could.
Yeah.
That's kind of a good idea.
But on YouTube, though, I would say a YouTube live stream would work better than a random Twitch stream, you know? Because that's where your audience is if you're doing it with your channel. And then it gets uploaded as it'll go on your channel just in the live section.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, I have the problem when I upload, I'll start gaining traction with like views and then getting people to watch.
Yeah.
And to get involved. And then I stop for a while, and then that kind of
they fall away. Yeah.
So I just need to kind of keep that going. And
once you get momentum, keep it.
Yeah, I need to not stop. Yeah, because I've done it so many times. Like I was grinding so hard just to make 1,000 subs.
I'll tell you what, though.
Then once I hit that 1,000,
you stopped.
Like,
I remember.
I stopped.
you're in a better spot now, though, because you're way happier. Like I said, you've got
Yeah.
more time if you need it. And so I think that if you really want to give things a shot, compared to before,
Yeah.
now is a good time too, you know? So, I mean,
Yeah.
right now, this is the first step. You put this together. Us doing this episode is because of you. You know, like this is because of you. So you are the one that
I like making videos.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
We've had this channel sitting here for freaking 2 years
Yeah.
without posting
Without
anything.
anything, yeah. So I mean, this is
And,
because of you, and this is showing signs, and you could keep it going with other stuff, not
Yeah.
this channel, but you could keep the online stuff for yourself going. You put this together. I mean, you know what I mean?
It's a grind, and I know it's gonna be a grind, but I want to do it.
Yeah.
Like I just need to do it.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good way to wrap it up.
It is. We went for
you
an
know?
extra 10 minutes right there.
Yeah,
We're at
D-ball-
2 hours and 7 minutes.
D-ballers coming back.
We're back, baby. Yeah.
Dude, it's freaking years in the making of me just being like, Devin,
I know. We're coming.
just
back.
upload. Just upload.
I know. And my
the amount
most
of conversations we've had,
I
just
know.
me being like, Devin, you just need to upload. You
I know
have the ability.
yeah, I know. I think that when I come back, I mean, I don't want to jinx it because who knows? It could get like 20 views, 100. It could get a.
Why don't you
well,
do
no.
like a test?
What do you mean? Like just do a
Just
one
do it.
mod video real quick?
Yeah, just do like a test
Test. video.
test one.
Well, I have an idea because back when I first came over to PC, I got burnt out. Because like I said, when I would touch Fallout, I would get burnt out. So I did do a test video. It just never got uploaded. I never fully even edited the thing. But it was, I did try to make a video, and I want to do what I did with that video. I had ideas, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And it was way more technical than what I was able to do on console, because I was going into the console commands and like going into the free orbit camera and like positioning players in certain spots, and I was doing like cool stuff. So I want to try and maybe do that again, given the, you know what I mean. So it'll that's what I'm saying, is it's gonna take more. If a Fallout video took me a day to make on there, it's gonna take me more time to make here. So, but that'll be the quality aspect coming in. So, like I have an idea for what I want to do, and my most recent like mod video did what 10 or 20,000 plus views. So like it did
just
decent.
imagine
So
if you continued off of that.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like I feel like who knows, it probably will do good going forward again. Like we'll see. But
Just have to,
we'll
just
just
have
have
to
to
wait
see.
and see.
Yeah,
you know?
yes. We're just I'm gonna work on it. We'll see. There are still people to this day playing with mods. I mean, like literally, like dude, like I just did the I just watched Fish Tank. You know what I mean? And some of the big dudes from that directed Fish Tank have been saying, yeah, dude, I've been doing Fallout playthroughs and playing with mods. And obviously, I'm not gonna make videos for the Fish Tank people. But what I'm saying is like, just hearing people that like I follow and watch, fucking dude, people that I follow and enjoy their content, they're saying that like, oh, I'm still playing with Fallout mods and playing Fallout. It's like, oh wow, just hearing from just other people in general, oh, people are still actually playing with mods and playing Fallout. I kind of thought that all died out. No, people are still doing it. All right, maybe I'll still make videos, not for them obviously, but like in general, all right, people are trying to play with mods and whatever. I didn't realize this is still a thing. Okay, let's give it a shot. And this time, you know, maybe I'll do something where like I'll throw in a mod that's exclusive to PlayStation, and then throw in a mod that's Xbox exclusive, and then a PC exclusive mod or something like that. You know what I mean? So I give a taste for everyone, you know, who knows? Who knows what we'll do, but yeah. I have ideas for stuff, and so does Beetlejuice and his sister over there. They're creeping, dude. They're ready for it. So,
Dude, they're doing a lot. Oh,
Mr. B. Okay, dude. But yeah, we are 2 hours, 11 minutes in.
all right.
Any final words?
Just enjoy. You know, enjoy life.
Enjoy the podcast. Enjoy the
And
life.
you know, just try to be happy. That's all you gotta do.
Find your happiness is a really important thing,
find
because
it.
it's if you're feeling, dude, if you're feeling down, it's very hard to get out of it. But
If you're
like,
feeling down, try not to frown.
you're feeling down, like actually like really, really, really like put yourself around, like get away from that negativity. You're around someone that's not making you happy. You're around people or a family member or whatever. I know family, it's obviously harder if you live with them, but like, you know what I mean? Like if you're around people that, that emote popped up on screen.
Did you hear it?
I heard it too. It popped up on your face. The monkey
Wow.
face popped up. But if you're around people that, whatever, if you're in a negative situation, like find other media outlets, for example, to cheer you up, or maybe a hobby, go for a walk, like whatever you could do to make you more happy. Like if you're in a position that you're not like, if you could get out and go somewhere, maybe go to a bowling alley or go to like some after school program or something, and put yourself around people that'll make you more in your lane, honestly. In your lane. Find your own lane. Like, for example, right? Real quick before we end this, a good thing with me, right? Like, in 2019, I was not really that happy. I was still around people that didn't really make me that happy, but, like, I ended up gravitating towards the game Elder Scrolls Online. And I found a community of people on there that I became friends with for like that time. Like, but I probably still to this day would still be involved in that community. And I was really happy around those people. I just transitioned over to PC and things changed in that way because of that. But like, honestly, 2019 ESO, that was like a big change in happiness for me, right? Just finding random people to play with online, it could help. You know, like fuck me and you became great best friends because of meeting on Modern Warfare 3, right? Back in the day. So who knows, right? Who knows? So find your
can
happiness.
Happen whenever.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, if you're not feeling, just go for it. You know
what I mean.
So you could wrap it up. I've been speaking too much.
It was a good time. It was a good 2 hours and whatever. Speaking, if anyone enjoyed, let us know. If anyone even watches this, let us know.
Yes.
And just check out each other's stuff. Twitter, X,
YouTube.
TikTok.
TikTok is not on there,
Whatever.
but it's the same as our socials on there. You can find us easily on TikTok. Yep. We are on there as well.
Yep. Same logos, same everything. Like just all that. And we shall see you in the next one.
Hopefully not a year from now.
Yeah.
Peace out.